welcome to A Thing Per Week, and this week we're gonna be talking about Nintendo. Oh yes, Nintendo. You probably don't know this, but I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I love the Mario and Zelda sagas especially. I don't really care or haven't gotten into other sagas from Nintendo, so I'll be talking about that I know and love. We can start with Zelda. I love Zelda. It's a great series of video games, and I think that in a first playthrough, they're the perfect games to introduce anyone, no matter the age, to puzzle and action games. If it's a little child, let them play Wind Waker. If you like more horror type games, try Twilight Princess. And if you're more of a retro fan, try Ocarina of Times, Majora's Mask, or even the first of Link's Adventures. I find the series to be a fascinating display of how video games can be done masterfully, and until the later years they had kept up a very high frequency of releases for new games. But we'll talk about the current state of Zelda in a bit. I often find myself watching Zelda content without even realizing it, so I have watched speedruns for almost all of Zelda games and enjoy channels such as Linkus or Lower Percent because they give such great explanations for the speedrun. Overall, I believe that the Zelda community is great, with the channels that I watch the most currently being in trends of either speedrunning or speculation on the next game on the series, Tears of the Kingdom. So it's time to talk about that. Release of Breath of the Wild on the Switch and Wii U marked a new era for gaming completely. It won the Game of the Year award, and rightfully so. It demonstrated how open world games can be both relaxing and filled with secrets, inside exploration, and have a great story that engages the player from the very beginning. In my opinion, Breath of the Wild is the pinnacle of gaming. So what went after that, you may ask? It's been horribly silent. We've not seen a Zelda game, I'm talking main game, not Hyrule Warriors, since the release of Breath of the Wild on 2017. The Zelda team moved away from the format of regular new installments on the game and is now seeming to put more effort into the quality of mainline games. We are currently in expectation for the release of the Tears of the Kingdom on the 12th of May of next year, and are anticipating another big hit from the team, with the standards being so high from the last game. And after the few trailers that we've gotten to watch, the fans have certainly not been disappointed by the darker tone of the game. In my opinion, and this is just speculation, I think that the next game will have better graphics, will be set on the ground, sky and underground, with cave exploration, which I believe will be a massive part of the game. And I think that the game will mainly be focused on restoring the broken Master Sword, and it will give much more insight into the storyline of both this game and the last one, setting them both in the Zelda timeline. I believe that the team will have heard the feedback from the community and will improve dungeons, and overall I'm really excited for the release of the game next year. Moving on to Mario. Mario has been one of those game franchises that have me questioning if I love it or I hate it. First things first, I love platformers, and most of Mario's are great games. I also enjoy racing games with my family and friends, so Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is one of the games I would never get rid of, but I have a problem with the Mario franchise. It just seems like it's not moving. It's not because they haven't released a new game for a while, which also, but I feel like the new games that they release are usually just the exact same thing, but with slight improvements. For example, better graphics or a new power-up, but I just feel like it's not good enough. It's similar with the Mario Kart franchise, but I feel like here's a little less apparent, since they usually improve their games a lot between installments of the series, excluding Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe. On top of that, what I'm really excited to see is Super Mario Maker's 3 release on the Switch, or maybe the next Switch. I really don't know where it will be, but that is a game that I've been waiting to see announced for a very long time, since I'm a very big fan of the Mario Maker series. Overall, I feel like they should take an approach similar to what the Zelda team is doing and improve their games substantially before releasing them, which is what I feel that they're doing for the next installment of the main series, since they're really taking a long time for it. Same for Mario Kart. But recently it has come to my attention that there's going to be a movie based on the Mario universe. I'm planning on doing a video on it sometime later when I come back from my Christmas holidays, but it's certainly interesting things. It could go either very well or very wrong, since the series has a very established fan base and I don't know how exactly it will react, but I know I'll certainly be going out and watching it. What about you? You can tell me in the comments and share what you think of the sequel of Breath of the Wild as well. So if you enjoyed, a like and a sub would be greatly appreciated, and I'll see you next time.